Good evening, this is Tres Noche Paranormal. I want to tell you something that happened to me 15 years ago, and that even now, at 32, still scares me. I was 17 years old. I went on vacation to the Chapadmalal resorts with my mom, her co-workers, and their families. We got hotel number 8, on the top floor. When we arrived, they gave us our rooms, and we immediately saw that the bathrooms were shared at the end of the hallway. During the day, everything seemed normal. Beach, sea, activities, people everywhere, nothing strange. Things started on the second night. While everyone was sleeping, there were constant noises in the bathrooms. Doors slamming, faucets turning on, banging sounds. The next morning at breakfast, several people mentioned the same thing. Hey, did you hear noises in the bathrooms last night? But no one could explain what it was. That evening, I went to the bathroom and the atmosphere already felt heavy. I went in and saw that the stall doors were opening and closing by themselves. There was no one inside. The faucets started running, then would shut off and turn on again. I stood at the entrance watching everything, trying to find an explanation, but there was no one moving anything. In the hallways, you could hear footsteps and kids running. You could clearly hear the footsteps, the laughter. Faint, as if they were playing. But when you checked, the hallway was empty. We tried to justify it. It must be the wind, some malfunction, kids hiding, but deep down we knew something wasn't right. One of those nights, all of us stayed with the group until late. Around 2 in the morning, I went back to my room around 3. The hotel was already almost silent. You could only hear some faint pipe noises or distant doors. As I walked down the hallway, I started to hear noises again in one of the bathrooms. Soft knocks at first, something moving inside. I began to hurry without running, keeping my eyes on the floor. When I get to my room's door, there's a very loud bang in the bathroom, the one right across from me. A single sharp hit against something heavy. I froze, staring at the bathroom doors. At that moment, the door opened by itself. No one pushed it. There was no shadow or anything outside. The bathroom light was off. Everything was dark. You could only see the black mouth of the open door leading inside. And from that darkness, a scream came out. It wasn't just any noise. It was a loud, sharp scream, like from a child. It didn't last long, but it hit me straight on. At that moment, I felt a fear I had never felt before. I didn't stick around to find out anything. I ran into the room. I closed the door. I got into bed, trembling. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, in the light of day, I worked up the courage and asked the cleaning ladies if they knew anything about what had happened in the bathroom. I told them about the noises, about the door that opened, and about the scream. One of them looked at me seriously and said, "In that bathroom, many years ago, a little boy died." She didn't give many details. Just that. It all came to me at once. The noises, the doors, the faucets, the sound of kids running in empty hallways, and that scream in the dark. Since then, every time I remember that night in Chapadmalal, I get the same chill I felt in that hallway, in front of the bathroom at Hotel 8. Thank you for listening to my story. This story is real.